guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video we'll be understanding how to draw hexagonal nut and bolt assembly. Okay, first I'll read out the problem. Draw 3 views of a ISO threaded hexagonal bolt 100 mm long, 20 mm diameter and thread length 50 mm and hexagonal bolt assembly in the axis horizontal position. Indicate all the proportions and actual dimensions. First we'll write down the data given in the problem. Okay, draw the 3 views of ISO threaded hexagonal bolt 100 mm length long is given, that is length of the bolt is 100 mm is given. Okay, then is given 20 mm diameter. We also call this as a nominal diameter, that we denote it as a D and is given it as a 20 mm. Then is also given a thread length 50 mm. Okay, thread length, that is 50 mm. To construct this hexagonal nut and bolt assembly, we will be following mainly 3 steps. That is, first step we will be understanding weave across the corner, next side view of that, then we will be drawing the weave across the flats. Now we will move on to the first step, that is weave across the corner. Okay. Now we will first draw the axis of the bolt. After drawing the axis of the bolt, now just mark a point on the axis of the bolt. Okay, then take a protractor and draw a perpendicular line to this axis of the bolt. Now we'll take the half the length of the bolt diameter as he has given in the problem as a 20 mm. Okay, I'll take 10 mm length and mark it on the perpendicular line so that I can get the complete nominal diameter of the bolt. Now we will mark the length of the bolt as he has given in the problem as 100 mm. I'll just mark it from this point to this point as a 100 mm. Now what we'll do again the same thing. Take a perpendicular line to this point. Now again take the nominal diameter distance and mark on this perpendicular line on both the sides so that you can have a nominal diameter length. Now we'll join these points. Now this is the length of the bolt that is given in the question. Now we'll draw the width across the corners. Usually width across the corners for the hexagonal nut and bolt assembly will be 2 times the diameter. Here is given the diameter as a 20 mm and 2 times the diameter it will be 40 mm. So here I'll take the half the 40 mm, that is it will be 20 mm. I'll mark on this 20 mm on side and 20 mm on the other side so that I can get the complete 40 mm this width across the corners. After marking this width across the corner, now I'll take a perpendicular line to this. So drawing that perpendicularity line, then we'll mark the width of the bolt. Right? For this hexagonal nut and bolt assembly, width of the bolt will be 0.8 times the diameter. That is 16 mm we'll be getting. Okay, I'll take up a 16 mm in the compass. Marking on this. Now after drawing this width across the corner, now we'll draw the chamfering for this particular bolt. To draw that, on this particular point I'll be taking a 30 degree line. Right, now this as a reference, I take a complete length and draw the chamfering. Now we will draw the chamfering on the other two sides. To draw that, you measure the distance between these 2 points, take a half of that, you mark a point on the half the distance on both the sides. This distance I am getting as a 10 mm, I am marking at a 5 mm, then draw a line. After that, this as my reference point, I'll draw the chamfering on this part. Now similarly we'll draw the chamfering portion on the other side also. Now we'll draw the thread portion. As he is given in the problem, the length of the thread as a 50 mm, and usually the diameter of the thread will be 0.9 times the diameter, 0.9 times the nominal diameter. Okay, now I'll mark the thread part, that is 50 mm. I'll draw the perpendicular line. I'll mark the diameter of the thread, that is 0.9 times the diameter, it will be 18 mm, that is 9 plus 9 mm I'll be taking, that is I'll be marking 9 millimeter on this end, 9 millimeter on this end, so that I can get the complete diameter of the thread. Now we'll draw the nut portion. I'll be taking a convenient length around 20 mm and I'll be positioning the nut portion. Even for the nut portion also, we'll be having the diameter as a 2 times the diameter. You can take up this same length and mark it on this point. Similarly on the other side also, take the perpendicular line. Now we'll mark the thickness of the nut. Okay, so the thickness of the nut will be 0.9 times the diameter. Okay, that is 18 mm. I'll be taking up the 18 mm and okay, marking on this. Similarly the other side also. Now we'll draw the chamfering on the nut as we have drawn it on the bolt portion. Similarly, I'll be taking up a 30 degree. Now, as we had drawn it earlier, I'll be taking up the half the distance of this portion, marking the point. Similarly, the other end also I'll be marking the point. Now, the intersecting point, I'll be taking the length, this length, and drawing the chamfering. Similarly, I'll draw the chamfering on the other side also. Now we'll move for the second step, that is side weave. Okay, now to draw that, initially I'll take the nominal diameter distance and draw a circle. Then draw a perpendicular distance to draw perpendicular line to the now take the width across the flats distance and draw the circle. Now the same diameter, cut the circle, join now we'll have to indicate this thread here. Take the diameter and draw the 1/4 of the circle. This we call it as a root circle. Now we'll be moving on to the final stage, that is weave across the flats will be drawing. Okay, to draw that we'll be taking up the projection from the weave across the corners. Okay, that is width of the bolt and nut will be taking up, and length of the portion also, length of the thread also will be marking on the weave across the flats, and the nominal diameter will remain same as that of the diameter at the weave across the corner. Okay, now to draw the head portion, we'll go to the side weave and take the half the length of that. Okay, you mark it on this side and this side, similarly this side, this side. Similarly the same length will be carrying out. Now we'll draw the chamfering on this weave across the flats. To draw that, I'll be dividing this portion into half. Now I'll be taking the projection from the chamfering that is drawn on the weave across the corner and end it on this point. Now I'll join these two corners. Now again I'll have to divide this particular line into half. Now I'll draw this line. Wherever it is intersecting with this line, I'm taking the length from there to I'll be drawing this chamfer. Now similarly we can draw the chamfering on the other side also. Now we'll draw the chamfering on the nut side. Okay. To draw that, similar procedure will be adopting. We'll be dividing this . Now you can divide this into half portions. Now wherever these two lines are merging, take that as a reference point and draw the complete arc. Now similarly we can draw the chamfering portion on the other side also. And this ends the drawing of the all the three views of the hexagonal nut and bolt assembly, that is weave across the corner, side view of that, and weave across the flats.